The dangers of being greedy with crypto. Now, what I'm going to be talking about today is what not to do with your crypto investments. I'm a bit of an expert of what not to do with investing, and this is because of a period between 2008 and 2018, a period where I made very questionable investing decisions because of a lack of knowledge, because I chased quick, easy money, and because I got greedy. But fortunately, over the last 3 years, I've finally learned my lessons from all those questionable investing decisions. And I've got some wins under my belt. I've got some wins of property, index investing, investing in the stock market, and I've got some wins in crypto. But over the last few years, since I've been investing in crypto, since 2017, I've also made plenty of mistakes. And one of those mistakes has been to be greedy. I've let those old bad habits of being greedy creep into my crypto investments. And this was especially the case at the start of 2018. So I got into crypto mid-2017. Quick summary is that I bought 3 altcoins for £2,000 each. The first altcoin went up a little bit, but not so much. Made a bit of profit on it, a few $100 maybe. The next one, I think it was an altcoin called UKG. I put 2,000 in. It went up at the start of 2018 to 20,000. And then by the time I'd received the tokens, it went down to about maybe 12,000, but I didn't cash out. I was greedy. Now that 2,000, I could have cashed out. My initial 2,000, I could have cashed out 5,000, whatever. It would have been a good win. It would have been the right thing to do in hindsight. And this investment went below 2,000. So my initial 2,000 went down to $200, roughly. So there's another mistake. I got greedy again. And this happened with my next investment, AELF. I think I put $800 in this time. It went up to $8,000 and I didn't cash out again. I got greedy. I didn't cash out my initial investment. I didn't cash out 50%. I didn't do what I should have done. And greed kicked in again. Now, I think there was 3 examples of this, and another one was DTA, another altcoin that I got into. Again, put 2,000 in. Fortunately, it went right up. It might have been 10,000 or just over. I didn't cash out, and the investment went down, and I was left with egg on my face again. So, cutting a long story short, my first £8,000 that I put into crypto between 2017 and 2018, I lost it. I lost most of it anyway. And this was partly because of greed and stupidity. I didn't have a clue what I was doing. I didn't do any research, didn't have any financial literacy at the time. And the main thing was greed. I could have cashed out at least £20,000, and that would have been a massive difference to me at the time. I could have bought a rental property. I could have put it in my bank as a cash buffer, anything. But fortunately, as time went on, I've learnt my lessons. And 2021 was a year that I'd done a lot in crypto. I had some wins, quite a few wins, done a lot of research, but that habit of being greedy kicked in again. And this was in April with an altcoin called SafeMoon. Now, this was a particularly bad time for me in terms of crypto investing. And this is why. I put £2,000. You can see a pattern here. I seem to put £2,000 in each altcoin. I put £2,000 in, and my investment, after 6 weeks, I think it was, this was mid-April. So I put in at the start of March, I put the 2,000 in. By mid-April, this investment went right up to £68,000, and I didn't cash anything out, and it was because of greed and stupidity. please don't let this be you. Don't let greed get in the way. What I should have done was cash X amount out. I should have cashed out at least 10,000, maybe even £50,000 out. But what I want is, I've learned my lesson from SafeMoon and my other mistakes by being greedy, and I want that for anyone listening, especially novice investors, people who just start to invest. Don't get greedy. Get a strategy. Learn from people like me who've made several mistakes. I know loads of people who've made similar mistakes, and it's mainly because of greed and a lack of financial education, a lack of financial literacy. So if you're going to invest in crypto or anything, have a strategy. So let's say, for example, you put £1,000 in and you get lucky, you get fortunate, and your altcoin or whatever it is you've invested in goes up to £10,000. Now for me, you've got to cash something out. You might cash out your initial investment, £1,000. You might cash out 50%. Whatever it is, you've got to cash out something along the way. That's called investing with skill. So go back to my SafeMoon example. What I should have done was, it went up to 68,000. If I had cashed out 50%, that would have been £34,000. That would have got me one rental property, another asset, another step on the road towards financial independence, and it would have given me some more money in the bank as a cash buffer. This is what I should have done, and this is what I want anyone watching this video to do. I want you to learn from my mistakes, and I want you to invest with skill. So go away, do some research. If you're just getting into crypto, start with Bitcoin and maybe Ethereum, like I've touched on in previous videos. Read the books, listen to the podcasts, get some financial literacy behind you, get a plan, start to invest. Only invest with money you're willing to lose. It's a bit of a cliche, but it's very true, because if you're willing to lose it, you won't get too emotional about it. Don't put all your life savings into something that you're just getting into. Get some knowledge, get some experience, and then you can increase your investments with time. So that's about it for today's video. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Check out the video description below for some useful links that will help you with your personal finance and investing and your crypto investing. And do me a favor, if you've liked today's video, if you've liked the content, give me a little like and subscribe to the channel. Help me get the content out there so I can help other investors learn from some of my mistakes and some of what I've been learning over the last 3 or 4 years. Thanks for listening. Thanks for tuning in.